Greetings and welcome to The Tear Television. First up, what to watch this weekend. We've got Fresh, now streaming on Hulu starting today, starring Daisy Edgar-Jones and Sebastian Stan. It's romantic, it's cute, we've got a great meet cute, some solid banter, a romantic getaway that unveils maybe some unusual appetites. What are you gonna do? I had a lot of fun with this one, directed by Mimi Cave. It's kind of bonkers in all the best ways, and you can just tell that they had a blast making this. So, Fresh on Hulu, now streaming, check it out. French extreme horror has landed on Shudder, including the hard-to-find Livid, which is French extreme horror, but with supernatural elements. This one is from 2011, but it was kind of just sat on for the last decade and was hard to find. But now you can watch it on Shudder, and Brian Collins has a piece for us over on the site, kind of breaking down the French extreme horror wave and talking about Livid. And now you can go watch that on Shudder. Also on Shudder, all of the Darkman movies, the whole trilogy is now streaming for your enjoyment. And of course, when I think of Darkman, I think of our pal, Josh Rubin. So we are joining forces with Josh and Shudder to host a watch party tonight, Darkman on Shudder, hashtag Darkman Shudder. That's going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. The Foo Fighters' demonic musical romp, Studio 666, hit theaters last weekend, and right now, over on the website, we've got an interview with FX guru Tony Gardner. Tony shared a ton of cool behind-the-scenes pics and anecdotes from the shoot. Now, this is a really interesting one, particularly if you are into FX. Tony talks about kind of essentially working backward on this project, right? Dave Grohl was like, hey, let's think of some cool kills to do in this location. What are some like cool FX kills that you haven't gotten to do before? So then Tony kind of got to build like a dream list of kills that he would want to do in this mansion, and they built a story around it. And bringing in the effects team so early on allowed them more time to prep the effects, and they got to use actually a lot of like old school methods, which I love. Tony talks about all of this in the interview, courtesy of Heather Wixon, over on the site now. Check that out. Scream is now available on digital, and I am loving seeing everyone's reactions to this and getting to talk about it some more, because I could talk about Scream all dang day. And speaking of talking about Scream all dang day, we have an exclusive Convo Fango with Sam Carpenter herself, the one and only Melissa Barrera from Scream, over on the website right now, Convo Fango. Scream is my ultimate favorite franchise, and I am still not over getting to do that interview, so thanks. And speaking of interviews we will never get over, it is a big week for our dudes over at the King Cast. Stephen King himself was the special guest for this week's episode. That is now streaming wherever you get your podcasts. We also have an exclusive interview with King and Shizmar talking about their latest Gwendy's Final Task. This is the final month of voting. Can we cue Final Countdown? Jason tells me we're not allowed to use any of these songs, so... What if I do an a cappella version of it? Are we allowed to, do we have the rights to do a cover of Final Countdown? It is the final month of voting for the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards. Make sure to get your votes in. You have until March 31st. We are presently, in the month of March. That means this is the last month of voting. March 31st is the last day to get your votes in. So please make sure you head over to the website and get your votes in. Speaking of votes, Malignant is actually in the running for the Oscars fan favorites. Can we make this happen? Is this gonna happen? That would be wild. Head over to oscarsfanfavorite.com and vote for Malignant as your favorite fan film for the 95th Oscars. And when they ask for your favorite movie cheer moment, vote for either Gabriel's chair throw or that prison scene. Boom, Gabriel and Oscars, baby. Done and done. Fangoria Pride shirts will be available for pre-order starting Monday for 1 week only. Starts Monday, get in on that. You have 1 week to get your pre-orders in for our Pride shirts. 100% of the profits this year are going to be donated to Transgender Education Network of Texas because, say it with me now, trans rights are human rights, baby. So this year we've got the Fangoria Pride shirt in Trans Pride colors, and we're also going to have a Rainbow Pride Fangoria pin. So make sure you get those pre-orders in this week. I think I'm going to buy like 100 of them and just like toss them out, Mardi Gras style. Pride for you, pride for you, pride for you. And you still have time to get in on that subscriber-only exclusive cover with Jenna Ortega and her grotesque, gnarly, broken finger for our Ty West X cover. Subscribe now for all that gory goodness. But wait, why? Why do we need to subscribe, Angel? I'll tell you why. The broken finger cover is only available to subscribers. That is too disgusting for store shelves. You cannot go to a store and find that cover. That's going to be a different cover. If you want the X cover, gotta subscribe. That is going to mailboxes only. If you want the X cover in your mailbox, in your hot little hands, go and subscribe right now. Check it out, guys. I finally got my letter from Fangoria High. What did I letter in? Do I dare ask your guesses of what you think I would letter in? I don't know if that's something I want to pose to you guys. Be nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes, 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 yes. See, these are no longer available on our website. This is my jacket of 1,000 cosplays. I'm from Woodsboro. I'm from Riverdale. I'm a teen wolf. These are no longer available in our shop. So when I say pre-order something, I don't want you to miss out. This is help me help you. Go get those pre-orders in, subscribe, pre-order those Pride shirts, because I don't want you to miss out on the sweet stuff like this. Also, if you got one of these sweet jackets, I want to see, can you like tag me or like tag like Fango High or something on the tweeter? Because I would love to see. And then we can all guess what we would have lettered in. Maybe. That's a dangerous game, yeah? I don't know. All right, Fangorians, that's all I've got for you this week. I'll catch you next week for more The Tear Television. Uki, stop. I feel like I'm saying horror weird. Horror, 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 horror.